Welcome back to the Great Outdoor Show. I'm your host, Bob Ide. As I mentioned in the top of the show, we're with Randy Williams from TJD Cycle and Power Sports, and talked a couple of weeks ago. We're showcasing more Suzuki King Quads, but now we're in the field. Which one do we have right here, Randy?
Right here we got the new 2008 King Quad 400. Used to be the Eiger in 07.
Yeah.
Now they call it the King Quad 400, and an automatic four-wheel drive.
What makes the King Quad and Suzuki, something like this 400, really unique?
They make it unique because it's a nice small 400cc air-cooled. Okay, so it's got plenty of power without overheating or anything because of their oil-cool system that's on there. Plus, they also have a multi-link solid axle rear suspension for stability for the guys that want to do like a workhorse type quad. You know, not a sport machine.
Now, the other Suzuki King Quad, we have the 450 here.
Yes, this is the new 2008 450 fuel-injected King Quad, and we're showing it here in camo. This has got the new 450 single-cylinder, fuel-injected. It's got independent front and rear suspension. It also has an electronic in and out four-wheel drive with the electronic differential lock and the full electronic gauge package.
And you can, this camo color, this is one of the most popular?
Yeah, we sell quite a few camos, not only to the hunters, but to the enthusiasts out there. It's really nice looking, and it doesn't seem to mar and scratch like the regular plastics do. So people really do tend to run toward the camo a little bit more.
Are they all automatic?
In the King Quad 450, yes. The King Quad 450 and the King Quad 750, they only come in automatic. The ones that they make in four-wheel drive that shift is the King Quad 400. You can get that in auto or shift.
And accessories for this, bags and stuff, you have them at TJD?
I've got everything you can put on. We've got hard bags, soft bags. We've got gun boots, gun racks, bow carriers, stand carriers, pretty GPS systems, almost anything you need for your four-wheel drive quad.
Now we have an 07 Suzuki King Quad, but it's not really the King Quad we're going to talk about. It's what you can do to it after you take it from the manufacturer.
Exactly. This is an 07 Camo King Quad. What we did here is we expanded the usefulness of an ATV. A lot of us around here want to ride in the snow, and these ATVs, when you start getting 10, 15 inches of snow, they don't move. So what we do is we offer these kits that we can put on, and we do all kinds of quads. We can take it so now you can drive this thing in all kinds of snow. I mean, literally up to 4 feet of snow.
What is it we have here that you're specifically talking about?
The kit that's on this machine right here is a kit that we get out of Canada made by TJD. It is a full snowcat system. It is all season, which you can use during the summer or during the winter. And it also has a built-in suspension. It actually has a torsion bar arm suspension on it.
And how does it feel? How's it drive? I mean, how does it compare to like with the tire without the tires on?
It works fine. I mean, the machine goes great. I mean, there's no power loss. It rides like today. You're going to see that we're riding on fresh, regular grass and hardpack. It's going to ride a little bit rougher, because we're not on pneumatic tires. But you're going to see that it handles fine, okay, and it gets you through anything, mud or any, you want to go through a swamp. This thing goes through a swamp. And during the winter, we don't have to buy a sled. We take that expensive machine that we bought and we just add these on. Now you got yourself a snowmobile too.
Well, Randy, despite there's no snow, how's it handling with the tracks today?
But no, on the hard pack, it's a little different. You'll feel it bounce around a little bit, but it gets around fine, as you can see. But I think you got to get up that 450 and you got to try this thing yourself.
I do. Oh, well, you don't have to twist my arm.
No, I didn't think I was going to have to.
No. So, just driving normal, and how's the turning radius?
Turning radius is almost the same as if it was with tires on it.
Yeah.
It's just that we're on the hard pack here on the top of our pond. You can just run it in two-wheel drive, and then when you want to go down through the mud or something, just slip it down into four-wheel drive low and crawl through.
I saw you go through the mud. I got to try that.
I want you to try it.
I will. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Now, Randy, you can really feel the difference between the regular wheels and then you bring the tracks on. You could just feel it, but I like it. I love it.
It is different. It is different. When you got these tracks, each one of these tracks has basically the displacement of 5 tires. So, but they're not pneumatic. So the ride is going to be a little bit rougher on the stuff we're on today. You know, but the traction's there.
Well, yeah, the traction was there when I took it through. You took it through the first time, and then I took it through a second time.
Yeah, you can see there's no throttle, there's no slippage or anything. It goes right through.
You don't want to take it through the other part of the pond, the deep end?
That's 27 feet. We don't have a submersible kit on here yet. No.
Suzuki doesn't have that yet?
No.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can take that back, and I'll take the regular one, okay?
All right.
What beyond this have you seen on a 2-jacks with a Suzuki or any ATVs?
We do lift kits on them. We do Bigfoot kits for the guys that really want to get into some mud and some deep, thick stuff where the standard stock tires and wheels don't do it. So we'll upgrade them to maybe a larger, maybe jump up to a 27-inch tire, maybe with a set of fancy wheels on it. And we even do snorkel kits for the guys that actually want to put these things down in deep water.
And why would you do that?
In deep water, you do not want to suck it in through the intake. You know, that does damage. And a lot of guys think they bought an ATV and they can go ahead and ride it through those waters. There's a certain amount you're allowed to when it's original equipment. We have to do modifications for those guys that really want to get crazy and get into that deep stuff.
And finally, Randy, you talked about getting everything at 2-jacks. Where's 2-jacks? How can you find out about it?
2-jacks, you can get onto our website at www.2jacks.com, or we're right off exit 2 of the Cross Valley in Wilkes-Barre.
And everything, you'll help anybody out with anything?
Anything. No matter what the make, model, we can work it out with the ATV.
Thanks for having us up here.
Well, thank you.
Next on The Great Outdoors, we'll head out to Lancaster County to meet this championship rider.
The Great Outdoors is brought to you by your local participating Suzuki dealers.